What's up, guys? ConnorToe64 here, and I know I haven't really been making videos lately. I'm sorry about that, but I do have a couple ideas for some videos, but at the same time, I'm kind of almost done with the what if Deku was catnap, but at the same time, I like it, like I'm gonna finish it. But in the future, I might do a remake of that, but make it different. Because after I made the episode 1 and 2 of that series, I was thinking, what if, what if Deku was actually part of the experiments and all that from, Poppy Playtime and all that, like how he actually became Catnap? But I don't really know yet. But that's not why we're here for this video. Why we're here is, well, you already probably know from the title and the thumbnail, but let's just go ahead and make this video. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, before we do get right into it, I know I probably look a little different from the last time y'all saw me, because I had longer hair. I even had mustache, beard, all connected. But, it's fine, I guess. So, let's just go ahead and start this video. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna start the video. It's just I kind of feel bad for not posting. I feel a little bad for not posting a whole lot like I used to when I started doing what if videos. I used to post like that because I had a lot of things in my head, to come up with. But recently, well, I've already said this a couple times, I don't really have a lot of ideas and all that. Like, I do have the ideas, I just don't really know how I want to do them. Because one of my ideas I want to do is basically a series what I watched was, it was basically called What If Deku Gave Up? Basically, kind of like that. Like, what if Deku. Basically, I'm not gonna spoil that what if video. What I really like. It's one of my favorites. Basically, it's Deku never went to UA. He never had One for All, and it's basically after the war arc and all that. Basically, he never became a hero, and he has a lot of built up anger, and he yeah, pretty much that. And of course, he doesn't like Bakugo, how he was treated and all that. But oh yeah, and also basically the ship in that series is Deku X Toga, one of my favorite ships. I know, of course, who knows? I might do a video one day talk about anime, like some of my some of my favorite anime ships and all that. So yeah. Well, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, I got two things for video. I got this big boy, and I have this thing right here. So let's open up. I'm gonna show y'all the smaller one later, but let's open up this big boy and show y'all what's inside. Sorry for that small edit. I had to get my X-Acto knife. Maybe I probably don't need that. Oh. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. Well, I threw that and it didn't really make a lot of noise. But, yes. This is I believe, oh yeah, it's Jakks Pacific Classic Sonic. Like right here, of course, we have the age limit 3 and up. We have Classic Sonic. We have the logo of the Classic series, pretty much, and how the box looks. It's, you know, pretty much how a lot of the Classic Sonic boxes look. You know, not really for like the 2-inch 1-pack characters, but I think it's more like, you know, for the, I believe all the boxes look like this for the bigger packs. But right here, if y'all can see, 2-inch classic 5-pack, and we got some other ones, and believe in like in different languages. We have the Jakks Pacific logo right here, and on this side we have Classic Sonic himself with a, you know, I want to say the, you know, how he does the finger wave, but that's not, I don't believe that's what he's doing. Not 100% sure, but who knows. And we have the Classic Sonic logo. We got this stuff basically in all different languages. Classic Sonic, basically where basically it just says classic and all that. And then on this side, I believe it's it's the same. So yeah, oh yeah. Then up here we have another Sonic logo, Sonic the Hedgehog, and I believe down here is basically just, you know, the barcode and all that, you know, warnings, what not to do, and all that. But let's go to the back. Of course, with the back, we have Knuckles the Echidna, Ray, yeah, if I remember, I think he's a flying squirrel, I believe. It's been a while last time I played Sonic Mania. We have Mighty the Armadillo, Tails, miles Tails per hour, and the Blue Man himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's see what's all on this box. Pretty much, a lot of it's pretty much the same thing, you know? Like, this is pretty much the same, but like, there's also this. We can get a Classic Sonic, Rouge, Silver, and Chow for the 2-inch line. Not gonna lie, I need to get more of these Jakks Pacific characters, because one thing what I do know is they made characters what I believe I would never see as figures. Like, they make more villains than Jazz than like Jazzware has made a lot of villains, but more as the robots. And Tomy hasn't really made a lot of villains, to be honest. They made more stuff for the Boom franchise than they did for the, you know, modern Sonic franchise. So, let's get this bad boy open. So, this is what we got, and of course we have we basically have them stuck in zip ties, so that's gonna be something to get out. Okay, guys, not gonna lie, that was a fucking pain to get out. Cause I was kind of afraid that like some of the figures were gonna break, but let's get started. Cause I'm not gonna say who yet, but when I was getting them out, one of the heads did pop off, but thank God, you know, they can come back on. So let's start with the main character himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. Basically, of course, you know, I think I've already done a review on Sonic before, so, well, you know. Basically, you know, his head can do 360, and of course he has 5 parts of articulation. I kind of wish Jakks Pacific could put some articulation in the wrist, where you can like move it around, like what Tomy did with their classic characters. But it's fine. It's not bad. But yeah. Of course, for the scope, it ain't too bad. It's pretty good. Because some of the other Sonics I got, like, I have one what's just like this one. And, it's alright to have a second one for, like, maybe for, like, a plot for stop motion or whatever. But, yeah, there's not really... The camera might show him as more darker than he probably is, but he's actually more lighter. And of course, he has that grin. The scope is pretty nice. The articulation ain't too bad. And the posing, the scope. The posing of this figure, I do like because, he's not just in some type of, like, one type pose where it'd be kind of weird to making, like, a stop motion or whatever. But, like, if you want to have them in a pose for just, like, standing where you're not going to be moving them or anything, then that's alright. So, yeah. So, there's Sonic. And next character we have is Miles Tails Per Hour, aka Tails. Now, I'm not gonna lie, his joints are very stiff. That is good, because they're not loosed. But dude, look how cute he fucking looks. I know Classic Tails looks cute. Like, cause he's basically like a baby fox. But yeah, his articulation is 6 are points, because he can also move his tails. Like, I do like how they put everything on this boy. Like, they even put, like, the things what he have in the games, the silver band around him, and even on the shoes. Look at that. And, yeah. I just like how they did him. And, of course, with Tails, he has a little grip hand and I want to say a waving hand. Or, like, something, but... Yeah, I just want to say it's like a waving hand or basically a bitch slap hand. I don't know. Because he looks like if you ever like that, he looks like he's ready to, slap someone's face. But yeah. His scope is amazing. His articulation is, is basically the same as Sonic. Except for, he can also move his tails around. And yeah, like, they basically did how he looks in the games. With the little chest fur around his belly, his muzzle, his eyes, the way his ears are. I don't know why the camera's making him light, like he is like a yellowish color, but he's like a lightish dark yellow. But the camera's making him like super light. I don't know if it's probably the glare, what's at my window, but I don't really know. But like, this is a new figure, what I have. So yeah. It also kind of sucks. He doesn't really stand that well because of how his tails are. And next character we have is Knuckles the Echidna. Yeah. I don't know why, but he feels loose in the head. Let's see. Yeah, like his arms and his head are kind of... Oh, God damn it, I just fucking dropped him. Oh, that ain't good. So yeah. Basically, Knuckles can move his head, but like to that far. Like he can't, because of his dreadlocks, he can't move his head like 360 like the others, like Sonic and Tails can. But his pose is, I don't even know how to say it. Like he has one hand outwards and then he has one hand kind of like, like bent a little. But I do like how his posability is not too bad. Like he doesn't look like he's in a weird pose or anything. His scope, like the others, is pretty good, especially how his dreadlocks are and his tail, his shoes. It's just pretty good. I like it. Except for there's a little spot right here, but it's probably from like how the plastic was made. I don't know if it looks like he's looking straight, but it also could look like he's looking a little bit, he's glancing away a little bit, but I don't know. But, that's his knuckles. He does have his gloves, getting ready to punch. And I don't know why, but his legs look kind of longer than the others, but that's probably just how he was made. It's just how he looks. Probably because Knuckles is taller than Sonic. Like if you look here, he this is basically what he looks like in the games. He is a bit taller than Sonic. So that's probably it. And right here we have Sonic Heroes, the trio, right there. Next person we have and is Ray the Flying Squirrel. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the character whose head popped right off when I got him out of that, that little plastic. And like, I like how he looks. He looks pretty good, especially because I put him like I think they based this one off of the Mania one, but I'm not 100% sure. So basically, just like Tails, he does have 6 points articulation, and Sonic and Knuckles only have you know, 5, because I don't believe Knuckles can move his tail. And of course, everything on this character does look good. The only problem I do have is how his hands are sculpted, how his arms are sculpted. He looks like he's ready for, like this one. He looks like he's kind of scared, or he could be ready for a punch. But it ain't too bad. And of course, he does have those little things, what are supposed to be his wings, where it can be like ready to glide, and just like how Sonic Mania was. But to be honest, ain't too bad as a figure. At least the only problem I do have is, how his arms are sculpted, sculpted. But that's the only problem I got. His shoes, I do like basically the same design as Sonic shoes, but all blue with 2 stripes. What I do like. Oh, Tails kind of fell a bit. So this is Ray the Flying Squirrel. Let's put him beside Tails. Let me just put Tails up a bit. Got, oh my god, Tails cannot stand. Hold on, let me put his tails like. Okay, yeah, that helps. Putting his tail downwards a bit, that helps. And also, it's pretty cool how Tails is shorter than Sonic, and Ray and Tails are basically the same height. Because in the games, that's kind of, I believe that's how it is, especially for Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles. Because Knuckles was always taller than Sonic, Tails was always a bit shorter than Sonic. But let's go to this character. Ray, I mean, not Ray, but Mighty the Armadillo. To be honest, I do like how the scope is on this character. But the biggest problem what I have is his whole posing I don't really like. He's just, it looks like he's ready for a punch. This leg right here is bent when this one is straight. And yeah, he can move his head, but just how his knuckles is, he can't move it far. Cause his armadillo head. But not a bad character. I just wished they kind of had him like if they do make another Mighty, I wish they could have him like in a normal pose. But it's fine. I just wish they, did it differently. And of course, this man out through all the characters, this dude has the longest freaking nose. Probably because he's an armadillo, but who knows. Pretty much, I do like this character. Like, he looks just how he did from Sonic Mania and, what's that game he was in before? I think it's Sega Sonic. Yeah. I believe it's called Sega Sonic. But yeah. Oh crap. And he dropped. So let's go with basically his shoes, or basically just how Sonic's is just the line doesn't go all the way down, it stops. Unlike how Sonic's shoes are, how it touches throughout the whole red. And of course, he basically kind of looks like Sonic, like, with except for his head part, but point. What I'm trying to say is there's a how in Knuckles Chaotix, how basically Sonic was supposed to be in the game, but instead because Mighty and Sonic look kind of similar, they just changed the sprite art pretty much, and Mighty was in Knuckles Chaotix. So guys, yeah, let's pose these guys real quick. And there you have it. They're pretty much pose how I pretty much just have them posed where they can stand. Yeah. But that is not the end of the video. So let's get with the next character. And it is Super Sonic. God damn, that is a terrible glare, but okay. Basically, right here, we, of course, we have the Sonic logo, Jakks Pacific, Super Sonic, the warnings, Sonic up here. If y'all want to, wait a minute, let me bring this up a bit. If it can. Okay. Sorry, but basically, if y'all can kind of read that a bit, then y'all can read it. It's just does not. I can kind of read it, but yeah. And here's some characters down here: Super Sonic, Amy, Mod and Knuckles, Silver, and Super Shadow. So yeah, let's get this bad boy open and talk about the, Super Sonic. This is what the inside of the box looks like. Might have ripped it up a bit, but basically has the ring around it and with the same logo, with the same like pixel art thing as that is. But yeah. And of course the back's the same, so let's get on with Super Sonic. My god, he looks beautiful. Like, I do like how, because Basically, he looks how Supersonic would look like. Okay. What I've said before, how the scope, the painting, and everything looks good on this character. Like the posability and everything. Like he has one hand where he can like grabs like I don't know something. He has like a punching or a fist arm. I don't really got much to say about this character. It's just he kind of has everything what Sonic has. It's just except for one leg. This one is kind of like the shoe. It looks like it's kind of bent, but I don't know if that's probably because of the plastic he was in, or what, or if that might just be the scope of it. But yeah, we got Supersonic. Like, of course, right now, I don't really see any mispaints or anything, I hope. I'm just hoping I don't really miss any. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I do see some mispaint. A little bit on the patch of the where his belly is, and underneath his muzzle. It's really it's kind of hard to notice, but if you do it like this, you can kind of see it, but you can't really see it on the camera. But that's good. So let's pose him. Kind of wish he came with the stand, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, like he kind of looks like I got him where he looks like he's about to fly off. And that is it for the video, guys. I do hope y'all enjoy. In the next video I will be posting would be a Pokemon video. I'm not going to say what it's about. I'm just going to say it's about Pokemon. So, guys, I do hope y'all enjoy the video. And, if y'all want, hit the subscribe button and notifications. And also, smash that like button for more videos, for like what if videos, or for, unboxing videos like this. So, guys, I do hope y'all enjoy. And have a good night or day.